Have you ever wondered why so many people are drawn to horror movies, haunted houses, and scary stories? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of fear and exploring what makes horror so irresistible to humans. From the chills down your spine to the adrenaline rush, horror taps into something deep within us. Let's unravel the science and psychology behind our love for being scared and discover why we keep coming back for more. Fear is a powerful emotion, and horror gives us a safe way to experience it. When we watch a scary movie or read a terrifying story, our brains know we're not in real danger. This allows us to enjoy the adrenaline rush and excitement without any actual risk. It's like riding a roller coaster. Our hearts race, our palms sweat, but we know we're safe. This thrill-seeking aspect is a big reason why horror is so appealing. Our attraction to horror can be traced back to our evolutionary history. Early humans needed to be alert to dangers in their environment, and fear helped them survive. Today, horror stories and movies trigger those same survival instincts, but in a controlled setting. This connection to our past is part of what makes horror so compelling. It's hardwired into our brains to pay attention to threats, even if they're fictional. When we experience horror, our brains release chemicals like dopamine and adrenaline. These neurotransmitters are responsible for feelings of pleasure and excitement. That's why after a scary scene, you might feel a rush of relief or even happiness. The brain's reward system gets activated, making the experience enjoyable and memorable. This chemical reaction is a big part of why we seek out horror again and again. One of the reasons horror is so popular is because it offers a controlled environment to experience fear. Unlike real-life dangers, horror movies and haunted houses let us set boundaries. We can turn off the TV, leave the theater, or close the book whenever we want. This sense of control makes the experience less threatening and more enjoyable, allowing us to explore our fears safely. Humans are naturally curious, especially about the unknown. Horror stories often explore mysteries, supernatural events, and things we can't easily explain. This curiosity drives us to seek out scary experiences, hoping to uncover secrets or understand the unexplainable. The unknown is both frightening and fascinating, making horror a perfect genre for those who love to explore the mysteries of life. Watching horror movies or visiting haunted houses is often a social activity. Sharing scary experiences with friends or family can strengthen bonds and create lasting memories. When we're scared together, we laugh, scream, and comfort each other, building trust and connection. This social aspect is a big reason why horror is so popular, especially during events like Halloween. Horror can provide a sense of catharsis, a way to release pent-up emotions. When we confront our fears in a safe setting, it can be therapeutic. The tension builds up during a scary scene, and when it's over, we feel a sense of relief. This emotional release is satisfying and can even help us cope with stress or anxiety in real life. Many people enjoy horror because it allows them to test their own limits. How much fear can you handle? Can you make it through the scariest movie or the creepiest haunted house? Challenging ourselves in this way can boost confidence and give us a sense of accomplishment. It's a safe way to push boundaries and discover what we're capable of. Horror can help us confront real-life fears in a symbolic way. By watching characters face monsters, ghosts, or dangerous situations, we might feel more prepared to handle our own challenges. This process of facing fears through fiction can make us braver and more resilient in everyday life. Horror relies heavily on our imagination. Sometimes what we imagine is even scarier than what we see on screen. Our minds fill in the gaps, creating monsters and scenarios that are uniquely terrifying to us. This personal connection makes horror feel more intense and memorable. Some people are natural adrenaline junkies. They love the rush that comes from scary experiences. Horror provides a legal and safe way to get that thrill. Whether it's a jump scare or a suspenseful moment, the excitement keeps adrenaline seekers coming back for more. Culture plays a big role in our attraction to horror. Different societies have their own scary stories, legends, and traditions. These cultural influences shape what we find frightening and how we experience horror. From ghost stories around the campfire to blockbuster horror films, culture keeps the genre alive and evolving. Storytelling is at the heart of horror. A well-told, scary story can captivate our attention and draw us into another world. The suspense, the twists, and the unexpected endings all contribute to the genre's appeal. Good horror stories stay with us long after they're over, making us think and feel in new ways. Believe it or not, horror can teach us valuable survival skills. By watching how characters react to danger, we learn what to do and what not to do in scary situations. This can make us feel more prepared for real-life emergencies, even if the threats are less dramatic than a zombie apocalypse. Horror offers an escape from everyday life. It transports us to worlds filled with monsters, ghosts, and supernatural events. This fantasy element allows us to forget our daily worries and immerse ourselves in a different reality, even if just for a little while. Horror often explores taboo subjects, things that are forbidden or socially unacceptable. This can make the genre even more intriguing as we're drawn to things we're not supposed to see or talk about. Breaking these boundaries in fiction can be thrilling and thought-provoking. Horror lets us explore dangerous situations without real consequences. We can experience the fear of being chased, haunted, or threatened, all from the comfort of our couch. This safe exploration satisfies our curiosity and gives us a sense of mastery over our fears. Sound and visuals play a huge role in horror. Creepy music, sudden noises, and dark imagery all work together to create a terrifying atmosphere. These sensory elements heighten our emotional response and make the experience more immersive and intense. Anticipation is a key ingredient in horror. The suspense of not knowing what will happen next keeps us on the edge of our seats. This buildup of tension is both exciting and nerve-wracking, making the eventual scare even more satisfying. Not everyone enjoys horror, and that's okay. Individual differences in personality, past experiences, and sensitivity to fear all play a role in how we react to scary content. Some people love the thrill while others prefer to avoid it. Understanding these differences can help us appreciate why horror is so popular for some but not for everyone. Our experiences with horror often start in childhood. Scary stories, Halloween costumes, and spooky games introduce us to fear in a playful way. These early experiences shape our relationship with horror and can influence how much we enjoy it as adults. Horror can also increase our empathy. When we see characters in danger, we put ourselves in their shoes and feel their fear. This emotional connection can make us more understanding and compassionate even after the movie is over. Horror is also a form of art. Directors, writers, and artists use creative techniques to evoke fear and suspense. From special effects to innovative storytelling, horror pushes the boundaries of creativity and imagination. Monsters are a staple of horror, representing our deepest fears and anxieties. Whether it's vampires, zombies, or ghosts, these creatures embody the unknown and the uncontrollable. Facing monsters in fiction helps us process and understand our own fears. Believe it or not, horror and humor often go hand in hand. After a scary moment, a funny scene can provide relief and make the experience more enjoyable. This balance of fear and laughter keeps audiences engaged and entertained. Advances in technology have transformed horror. Special effects, virtual reality, and immersive sound design make scary experiences more realistic than ever. Technology allows creators to push the limits of fear and surprise us in new ways. Horror isn't just for movies. Books and stories have been scaring us for centuries. The written word allows our imagination to run wild, creating terrifying images in our minds. Classic horror literature continues to inspire new generations of fans. Horror can also help us explore our identity. By facing fears and overcoming challenges in fiction, we learn more about ourselves. The genre allows us to question our values, beliefs, and reactions, leading to personal growth and self-discovery. So why are humans attracted to horror? It's a mix of biology, psychology, culture, and creativity. Horror lets us experience fear safely, bond with others, and explore the unknown. Whether you love it or hate it, there's no denying the genre's enduring appeal. The next time you feel a chill down your spine, remember it's all part of being human.